If I'm outside, I'm fighting mosquitoes. You know the saying, take one for the team? Yeah, I take them all the time. Sometimes when I go outside in our tropical summer for more than 5 minutes, I must wear 2 long sleeve shirts and 2 pairs of pants because the tiger mosquitoes can bite right through the first layer, and a pair of boots so my ankles aren't exposed. I could still get 6 to 10 bites on my face and hands, but that's better than 25 all over. It's ridiculous, but that's part of the exchange for not living in the city. After looking online, I read where persons who drink alcohol will attract more mosquitoes, as do persons whose blood type is O positive. Hands up, that's me. It wasn't good because my allergy meds weren't helping anymore, and the last few years my bites have turned into large welts. I remembered 13 years earlier I heard a newscaster on the radio say that if you're camping and you get bit by a mosquito, to put a piece of tape on it, claiming that doing so stops the oxygen from getting to the bite, which is what makes it itch. So I tried it, and it didn't work. And then I read online of other things that were supposed to help too, like fresh lemon or lime, raw honey, organic apple cider made into a paste using flour, aloe, fresh crushed basil leaves, heat, ice, an onion slice, fresh mint leaves or essential oil, baking soda water paste, Epsom salt, plantain leaves, or potato slice. I tried them all, and if memory serves me correctly, the only thing that helped at all was the baking soda because of its salt content, and the Epsom salt. Both helped ease the itch slightly by causing a burn on my skin. I don't consider that a win in my book. Sorry. So I thought back to the newscaster and then about chiggers. If I have chiggers, I keep them completely covered with clear nail polish. In about a week's time or 2, the polish will suffocate the chigger. So then I had a thought. When I use my oil on my skin, my pores feel clogged, so I get hot for a while till it sinks in. So I combined all 3 thoughts and decided to try putting organic, non-GMO, unrefined, raw coconut oil on the bite to clog the pores so the oxygen couldn't penetrate to cause the itch. I found out that if I place a thick layer on a fresh bite within the first minute, that no itch or welt developed, and the bite was no longer swollen after 10 or 15 minutes. This method works for me about 80% of the time. May the odds forever be in my favor. For being an edible alternative, I give this method a thumbs up. Then, while online, I read a story about this lady's granddaughter who gets bit like crazy like me, and they too turn into large welts. Her grandchild would scratch them till they bled, sometimes causing an infection from her dirty fingernails. She went on to say that someone suggested she try banana peels, and that they worked for her every time. So, I tried them, and you know what? They work every time for me too. You can't use the banana itself, the leaf, or the outside of the peel. It must be the inside of a fresh banana peel. I rub it on the bite, and within a minute my bite doesn't itch anymore. If I place the peel in a sealed baggie in the fridge, I can use it for about 3 days before it rots too bad. The next time you get bit by a mosquito, try using the coconut oil or the banana peel, and let me know in the comments which one, if any, works best for you. And lastly, if you're lucky enough to grow one of my favorite plants, the American beautyberry, then you have a mosquito repellent right in your yard. The leaves of this are close to that of the citronella plant, so they have repellent properties. If I grab a few leaves and rub them on my skin, all but the tiger mosquitoes will stop biting. Maybe if your area doesn't have tiger mosquitoes, you'd fare better with this beautiful plant. The Calocarpa americana, the American beautyberry, is so interesting, but I'll save that for another story. Living simple doesn't have to be complicated. It gets better, my friend, if you just believe. Marcy Jax.